Alright, kind of.
Do what I normally do right there, so we're gonna be good.
Are you ready to get down? The Upstart's Cruiserweight campaign begins.
It's gonna be late parties, also gin cardia.
Can you keep up with the rhythm?
3 into late party. Rolls
Dancing
next.
Green is pulling out all the stops with each step. We're just getting started. Keep
Two into
grooving, baby.
combat. Two rolls. Cross.
Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn.
It's gonna be 1-3.
An invitation to dance. How will the
Out
challenger
first,
respond?
out first. Out. In. Range to your thing. Or sorry, not range, excuse me. DPS. Jesus. DPS to your spot. Supports. That's the thing. It's gonna be 2 into roll stacks. Cross. Raid wide. 2s. Tank buster.
You're up, dancers. Let's turn up the heat. Try to keep up now.
Oh, I'm down.
The fever's taken hold. Can the Upstart keep up with Dancing Green?
I was completely turned around there. My brain did something very stupid. So I apologize in advance.
Dance like there's
Probably
no tomorrow.
in trouble here.
You know, for on
Trouble
this.
here. Yeah, no, I was gonna say we might want to reset this to begin with. Because Ruby, you and I weren't paired was the problem.
Yeah,
Looking at the
we
numbers,
didn't need to.
yeah.
Like we were the ones without it, so it's fine.
You just watch.
Oh, I follow it. Just yeah, I was saying just wipe it up. I wasn't gonna make him feel sad. No, that was my bad. My brain
finish
completely
with
skipped
style.
on that in-out mechanic until I was looking for the stupid north columns things and going, this feels really weird. Why the hell am I not seeing them? And then saw the raid like circle in the middle and ah shit. Forgot about that stupid in-out mechanic.
I thought you
Sorry
just
about
wanted to hang
that.
out with the DPS.
Nope, was just being stupid. Alright, let's do it.
Yeah, no.
Was just being dumb.
Are you ready to get down? The Upstart's Cruiserweight campaign begins.
Oops, I guess I'm thinking the Tank Buster because I misclicked it.
Got rolls.
Can you keep up with the rhythm?
4 into roll stacks.
Dancing Green is pulling out all the stops with each step.
Light parties.
We're just getting started. Keep grooving, baby.
Okay, Two into light parties.
Bask in the spotlight and burn.
1-3.
baby, burn.
1-3 DPS first.
An invitation to dance. How will the
In
challenger
first.
respond?
Out. DPS are going to lights. Parties. It's gonna be 3 into light parties. Cross and light parties. 2s. And spots after the tank buster. Okay, block spots. Or whatever you want to call
You're
these.
up, dancers. Let's turn up the heat. Try to keep up now. The fever's taken hold. Can the upstart keep up with Dancing Green?
I missed all that.
There's
Then.
no tomorrow.
We would be right, but bad things are gonna. So we can just reset that. Yeah, I think you hadn't been hit yet, right?
Yeah, I thought I got hit when I was in.
That's okay.
Inside, I guess.
Let's finish with style.
It's okay. It's all Jin's fault. So
Just on that second buster, I am invulning if you guys don't want to heal me.
haven't been.
Okay, well, it hasn't done enough damage to kill me yet.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to. At least I haven't been healing. Maybe Jin has, but okay. Hey, let's run it.
I blame the chest.
Oh, look at all that extra HP.
Are you ready to get down?
That's clearly the problem.
God damn that muscle memory.
Cruiserweight campaign, Biggie.
It's like the only fight that doesn't start with like an AoE at the beginning.
Correct.
So like I've just gotten to the point that Fade is part of my opener.
Okay, light parties.
Can you keep up with the rhythm?
4 into light parties. Cross.
Dancing Green is pulling out all the stops.
Rolls
of
next.
each set. We're just getting started.
2.
Keep grooving, baby.
2 into rolls. Okay.
Bask in the spotlight
Supports will be
and burn,
first,
baby,
2-4.
burn. An invitation to dance. How will the challenger
Out
respond?
first. Out. In. It's gonna be 2-4. Supports.
Or
DPS. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I see B or O's in my mind.
It's B.
Healers.
Okay. Cross. Yeah. I was gonna say, I was like, I'm pretty sure I saw that, but now I'm questioning myself because I didn't say what I saw. It's all good. There you go. That's how you died. Okay, watch spots.
You're up,
Just be fair, yeah,
dancers!
be safe the rest of the way and let's get her done.
Let's turn up the heat. Try to keep up now. The fever's taken hold. Can the upstart keep up with Dancing Green?
Okay, get out, find your buddies.
Dance like there's no tomorrow.
Make sure you're on the left to start. Cross. Stay. Cross. 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 Cross, then stay. Stay now. There we go.
Let's finish with style.
Ruby, did you install the mod for this?
I did not.
Nice call.
You're burning up the dance floor, baby.
Start the cast thing. It's gonna be rolls when we get back.
On the dance floor, everyone's a star.
Range to D. Pairs. Spread. Twos. Watch for the thing. It's gonna be out first, out. In. Beats into roll stacks.
Come on, show me your moves.
3 into rolls. Cross roll stack. Raid wide or tank buster. So used to raid wides after those. Okay. Okay, watch the frogs. Really dealing with disco frogs.
Back to it, dancers.
Watch the homies. You're going to BD. BD pairs. Raid wide.
Bask in the spotlight
DPS on
and
the things
burn,
first.
baby, burn.
DPS on the cardinals. DPS cardinals. Supports on the inner cards.
We're just getting started.
This B-side.
Keep
Okay,
moving,
it was,
baby.
yes. Okay. Get here, 4, and then light party. Cross. Raid wide. This is your potted 2.
Dancers, take it away.
Get to your
Yeah,
spots.
baby. I feel the fever coming on again. The Knights reached a fever pitch. All eyes are on Dancing Green.
Start on the right
There's
behind
no
him.
tomorrow.
Right. So right first. right, behind, left, front, back, front, left, right.
I hate that mechanic so much.
That was just such a weird pattern. I got the race. That's alright.
Groovy moves.
That was just a weird one because it literally went front, back, front, back.
Yeah, last week pattern was much nicer.
Last week it was a circle, it was great. Just a fucking circle. This week was cancer. Okay. We get to C. First dodge is to C, second one is to D. And then dodge is half room.
That's square.
Can we not do up to C this time?
No, we're going up to C. Live with it. Alright. Watch for the thing. It's gonna be out. Supports are baiting. DPS are baiting next. It'll be in the middle. I got cat up. Support stack mid.
The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around?
Twos. It's okay. Homies, we're going to C. We're going to C. See, it is up to C. You get it. Tank Buster.
I completely booked my rotation this entire fight.
That's fine.
Just wanted
We
to
have
try
enough. We have enough gear that it doesn't even really matter.
I know, I hate this fight.
Gosh, these things. Spread. In and out. In, out, and then pairs.
Appreciate this still counted us together.
Okay. Alright. Well. Make sure we kill
How long
it
do we have?
and like another 10, 20 seconds. I should be fine.
Let's bring the night to a scorching close.
It was close, but we also had like 7 deaths and a buttload of damage now, so.
I hate this fight so much.
Yeah, it's definitely
We had
my
a
least
bunch of-
favorite so far.
We had a bunch of damage downs and other shit, so. Okay, alright.
all
Let me go to
over.
my loot list
Until
quick.
next time.
Okay, so this goes to Bell. This goes to me. That goes to me. And that goes to Jim. Okay. And everybody has 3 books, so you should be able to go buy, the stuff you need. So, everybody should have one thing that they need to buy, so feel free to go do that. 6 and 7 are fun fights. I don't dislike 5. Part of it is I'm fighting off a headache, so that fight was just like bullying me more than it needed to.
That fight has a lot
Loud and
more
bright
like,
lights aren't the greatest for a headache.
yeah.
No, they're not ideal.
Has a lot of spatial mechanics, and I hate spatial mechanics. I love 6 and 7. I enjoy 6 and 7.
Okay. You are. This is a weird one.
I really hate like if 5 had everything except for the fucking frog cleaves that could go also front and back, I'd be fine. It's the front and back fucking frog cleaves that fuck me really bad mentally.
I didn't meld spell speed this time.
I'm proud of you.
Don't worry, I did.
I'm less proud of you.
He did melt spell speed. He wasn't lying.
I need one in my gear.
You have 2.
In a second.
I had to melt a bunch of spell speed, so I hear that.
Fuck, I need one
I guess I have one
crit
in the
materia. Ash, can you buy me a crit materia?
I mean, if you're standing at this vendor, I can just hand you one. I have a bunch on.
Okay. Just 2.
Stop trying to give me the stupid piety ring, you jerk. There we go.
I like how Belton's running over here like he did something wrong.
Are you in?
He's in S9 with us in front of the.
Yeah, but he might be in a different instance. Hang on, I'm coming. I see Jin. I saw
one.
Andante,
Instance one.
but yeah, I think we're in 2. So
Yeah, I think y'all are in a different one than.
yeah, we're in 2. I'm coming. Okay. But yeah, so that should mean everybody is now good in that fight.
I'm back, Ash. You ran by us.
I thought he was up at the thing.
He's over here. Oh, look, there's a Jin now, too.
You said you needed crit?
Just 1, yeah.
Okay. There you go. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so all that stuff will be going pre-roll next week. Starting next week. So. Solves that. Move that over. If you're still doing stuff, feel free to say no, but just run in a check.
Do we just have to wait for the 6th kill to get our ring upgrade?
You're saying your left side upgrade? Or
No,
your right
not
side
that.
upgrade, you mean?
Like a second
Yeah.
left side. So we just wait
Well-
for 3 more kills.
Well, everyone should get another accessory upgrade next week.
Everyone?
Because it only takes 3 books.
Yeah, but we just spent
If you're-
$3, so we're at 0 now.
Yeah, but that should have been everyone's accessory, is what I'm saying.
Ruby, are you talking about an accessory or an accessory upgrade? Because you're saying upgrade, that is the second
The
fight.
upgrade comes out of the next fight. Upgrade you use
Oh,
books from 6, and it takes 3. So next week everyone should be able to buy one of them if they need one.
I see. I'm
Yeah,
looking at it.
Yep.
Unfortunately, these books are only for the accessories themselves.
Yes. Okay. All right. I didn't see who that was, but whenever they're ready, let me know. Awesome. Okay. I almost queued us back into 1 again. That would have been a thing.
No, please. I want to go play with the yams.
I don't.
But I love them so much. They're so cute.
Okay.
One of these days we'll find out what rhymes with orange.
Orange.
Nothing.
Oh, Jordy, Lagrange. No.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamour!
So we have a raid light.
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
There's
Like
or
hard.
raise, I mean, yeah, it's 2 shots. Sorry. Okay. Stand on 2, aim to 4. Not light parties. Jesus Christ, me. What is
Oh
happening
no,
today?
that was too much for the challenger.
It didn't choose us, Dante. We were not the choosing.
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
Yes, not the choosing.
Okay. Alright, let's do it.
Yeah.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
I enjoy watching the and Viper both fly at the boss at the same time.
Get raid line.
What's your favorite color?
Big Buster.
Perhaps I'll draw this.
Pairs. Actually pairs this time. We are aiming at 4. Stand on 2, aim to 4.
5 by 10.
Pairs. No, he's fine.
I'm impressed.
A little scared, but he's fine. You get to your spots. Stacks. Tank Buster. And then we go north.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Goodness, the rain has become desert.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Where's the cactuses?
Watch out. It's a veritable storm of needles.
Choose. This is the last one. Stop. Ruby, you were so far away I didn't even see you and got real scared.
Just safety game.
There's something missing.
You're so safe I didn't even see your ass. Like, is the person with us? Cardi's
Dad?
what?
Oh, you don't want to get caught in there.
What do you think of this?
Supports out DPS in. DPS in.
Okay, you don't need the boss move, do you?
Nope.
Or no? No?
Cat might. Cat wants to hit some positionals right here. I don't need
Plus,
it.
okay.
sweet doll, don't you think?
Bell's favorite part.
Love them.
Kill the ant. Kill the cat.
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been completely remade!
Cat's coming in. Set's coming out. Rings are grabbing their guys. Killing the one. Killing the other. Not you, Jim. Kill the jabber. Alright, jabber's dead. Kill the cat. This could be jumping in a second. Or jumping on Bell, rather.
That's a good spot for delay.
That is a really good spot for that cat, to be fair. Alright, kill the cat. On you again, Jin. Out for those guys. Kill the jabber.
There's no
Stun him.
stun.
He's stunned. He needs to be stunned. He needs to be stunned.
I stepped into the wrong target.
The challenger's down!
That's okay.
This
I got
is
you.
the
Just kill that
Oh.
feather ray as fast as you can.
Mine was still on cooldown. I couldn't stun him.
It's alright. Just kill the feather ray as fast as you can.
challenger rises again! Can
Be
he
fine.
turn this around?
Burn everything we have. Make sure this stuff dies.
Second feather ray.
Yeah.
Cat.
Well, cat. The cat needs to die. He's gonna stay on the jet or on the feather ray though. So just
He needs
kill
to
it.
die now.
Got him. Thank you for ball lighting that. Kill the feather ray.
I'm out of cooldowns.
Yeah, I'm helping. Here.
Feather ray.
Yep. Ready or not, we need to kill those mews very fast.
They're very high.
Yes, they are.
Oh no!
Yeah,
that was
that
too much
was-
for the challenger!
Yeah, that was unfortunate. It's okay.
Unfortunately, when we are stunning the first jabber so deep that if we miss the first stun on the second, mine's just not up to catch it.
Yeah, it shouldn't really be a problem.
Nah, it's normally not a problem. I'm just communicating timing.
That's okay.
Because I saw it,
No.
and believe me, I was spam clicking it. It wasn't up in time to catch it.
It's okay. Alright, let's run it back.
I mean, yeah.
The damage looked really good. Like I said, the problem that happened there was after raising Jin, I just ended up tapping really hard on all my
What
resources.
inspiration will you
So I
give
couldn't do
me,
anything to
I
keep Bell
wonder?
alive. Or really help.
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamours!
So it was just an unfortunate coincidence. On a positive, those ads are dying really fast, so that's good.
What's your favorite color?
You may want to turn on a tank stance, don't they?
Oh,
Tank
that's
Buster. Buster.
Yeah, no, the scrolls were just higher because we didn't catch the jabber in them, so I think a lot of the thief got missed.
Yeah,
Perhaps
I
I'll
understand.
draw this.
I understand. Okay. Pairs. Pairs, aim for one, stand on three, aim to one. Pairs.
Oh goodness, finally on.
Oh
okay.
no! That was too
That's
much
okay.
for the challenger!
You're alright.
You're okay. I just got scared when I saw your icon with us.
It's all good. Okay.
I know.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamours!
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
Let's come out. Light parties. Aim for 3. Stand at 1, aim to 3. Sorry, light parties. Light parties. And spots. Stacks.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Goodness! The rain has become a desert!
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Got into the cactuses.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles!
2 is move. Stacks. Few spots.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand? You don't want to get caught in that!
Turn to 2.
What do you think of this?
Support's in, DPS out. Keeping on the boss.
Pudding alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
Just in time.
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been
Stack up.
completely remade!
Cat's coming in. Cat's dead. Kill Deanne. The other feather rat. Heard about. It's on me. Jabber. Muse, then cat. Although there's no Muse to be killed, so just kill the cat. And then you can hit the yam, hit sugar right, make sure the cat dies.
Are you guys not keeping those yams on the
Kill the jabber.
or the beginning?
That jabber needs to be stunned. There we go. Alright, jabber's dead. Kill the feather ray. Feather ray. Kill the cat next. Cat needs to die. Thank you for popping living. Alright, kill the feather ray.
Feather ray.
Feather ray. Muse need to die now.
Oh no!
Very
that
quick.
was too much for the challenger.
Yeah. the
Something
music
weird
was
is happening there.
Remember we are potting on that Jabberray, on that second Jabberwocky. We need to pot and make sure our cleave is getting into those squirrels in that Feather Ray.
Yep.
Also,
So-
that Feather Ray is living way too long.
They should be single targeting that ray.
Yeah, it should be single targeting on that Ray.
One
Single
thing I
targeting the ray,
noticed
cleaving off the ray.
what we're doing different is usually we kept on the second Jabberwocky we kept the yams on it for a little bit.
Well, yeah, he kept the yams up there until it left.
No, he took it immediately to D to the second feather ray.
Oh, gotcha.
Like, yeah, it's just
Yeah.
extra cleave that my cleave isn't hitting.
Right. I think, yeah, you're dropping low just because that one isn't dying.
It will
Yeah.
if they're still alive.
If what are still alive.
If the yams are still alive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's-
they're not targeting the yams though.
No,
Correct,
I
but my
understand
cleave
what
is
he's
not
saying.
hitting anything.
Yeah, the big key is just remember it is single target priorities there. That's really the big thing we just need to be watching is single targeting the things that need to be single targeted, and then making sure we're hitting that pot window. That's really it. I don't think people are AoEing per se, but
You can always
yeah, you had
target
the reason you died is because you had the vuln from the ray dying too late. Because the water 3 hit you, you had the vuln, and then that's why you died.
Ruby, you can always just target your way until the Jabberwocky gets there. But if your cleave is coming out a lot earlier than that, then I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, because I have a little tiny window, and that window is basically when the Jabberwocky is up, or I'm blasting, or I'm not doing my big hits to the Jabberwocky. That's my choices. So
Yeah.
a
So
light,
you have the yams to stay up there where he spawns. I understand. What you're
yes.
Okay. Hey, let's run it back.
Kind of.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Just gotta make sure we're safe on it,
Welcome
that's
to
all.
Sugar Riot's Gallery
Safe and
of
hitting the
Heroes.
right stuff at the right time. Because everything's dying in the first 3 waves fine. Just our 4th wave's a little bit
What's
sloppy,
your
so.
favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
Pairs. Pairs aim to 2. Stand at 4, aim to 2. Pairs.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Get to your spots. Stacks.
The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around?
Tank buster.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Goodness, the rain has become a desert.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out. It's a veritable storm of needles.
Cheers. Stack.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that.
What do you think of this?
DPS in. Supports up. Keep being the boss.
Putting alone
Probably only gonna have a
isn't
1.
foul, don't you think?
That's okay. Still better than nothing.
A transformative piece! The fiend has been completely
Stack up.
remade!
Cat went to Dante. Kill the Ann, kill Cat. Rings, grab your guys.
Make sure the EM dies before we swap.
Burn this now. Shit.
The challenger's down!
That's a reset.
Oh.
This is the end!
Oh.
Yeah, it's a reset.
Oh. Well, yeah, obviously. That was what I was
Sorry.
saying. Oh. I was saying oh because I somehow grabbed that feather ray. I don't know what happened there. That was weird.
Didn't know it was you that grabbed it. I'm just saying.
You know,
What inspiration will you give me?
Okay,
I wonder?
it's all good. I'll get it this time.
Welcome
I don't
to
know
Sugar
how I
Ride's
grabbed that.
Gallery of Glamours!
That's how I saw the tether go to you. So that was my bad.
Yeah, the cat being a dick just kind of slowed the EM down a lot. I noticed.
There's that. Only having an LB1 was kind of rough too. So,
Perhaps I'll draw.
which is surprising. 'Cause June died that full. So it's surprising we only had one. Pairs. Aim for 3. That's yeah, boss.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Goodness! The rain has become a desert.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
The cactus.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles.
Cheers. Back. Spots. Stacks.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that.
What do you think of this?
Get DPS in, supports out. Behind.
I might not get it again.
It's gonna be real close. One more tick. We should get it.
Having a load
Got
very
it.
dull, don't you think?
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been completely remade!
Yeah. To the involves. The other one. Circuit single down. On you, Jim. Oh,
Oh no! That was too much for the
Cool.
Challenger!
tank stance. Bell ripped the squirrel.
The Challenger's
I don't
down!
know how,
Is
but he
this
ripped the
the
squirrel.
end?
Wait, how'd you rip a squirrel?
Because I threw an Excog at him and he immediately dropped to like almost dead, and I was like, how the heck? Did he have a squirrel? It was an almost dead squirrel too. Well, yeah, no. I would not
No,
expect
I thought you meant he provoked a squirrel. I'm like, that'll happen.
Yeah.
That'll
Okay.
happen.
All good. Oh, gotcha.
I know.
All good. Yeah, I just was not sure why he was dying. I'm like, how did he get trucked by a Yan? Like, those things, the single one never hits him that hard.
He was angry. An angry
Welcome
yeah.
to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamour!
Well, dude's a dick is what he is.
Clearly, Bell just didn't hit him hard enough.
Well, do I have to get my glam out again?
Yes.
I think so. I think he's struggling with motivation right now. He needs something to
think you're
visualize.
Perhaps
I'm going
I'll
with
draw.
Shadowbringer's fuck for that. Or Shadowbringer.
Some ways I rip aggro off.
Light party. Aim for 2. Light party.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Goodness! The rain has become a desert.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Move to the other side.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles.
2s. I got that 1. Stacks. Box. Stacks.
Really likes Cat and Jin for this mechanic.
There's something
Doesn't
missing.
seem that way.
Oh, I know.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that.
What do you think of this?
PPSM. Force out. Get behind.
Pudding alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been completely remade!
It's a shame we can't stun the cat there.
Honestly. Okay. Yen's dead. Watch the ads. Should raid after this. Raid one comes in. Make sure the cat dies. Right on top of the Not you, Jim. Watch the jabber. Stun him. Get him killed. Kill the feather ray after. Single target feather ray. Kill the cat.
Involving.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. It's fine. They'll get you knocked down in a second. Cat needs to die. It's on top of the feather ray. And then kill the feather ray immediately after. Feather ray next. Alright. Kill the squirrels. Squirrels now. Pots if you haven't potted. Make sure the squirrels die.
Bring him in.
Yep, bring those guys in. Bring the ends in, get them killed. Watch out for the arrows. Wall is not safe right here. Right on his tongue. Thingy. Whatever this is. Tongue fist, I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
Where the hell
yeah.
helps. Yep, we're fine. Tank buster. Tank buster normally.
They'll be taking this a lot. It's gonna hurt.
Yep.
So I got you.
Just gonna throw exp at this. I don't have shit for you. You get expedient.
What do you say to a refreshing river?
Just be safe on this. Send it home.
A crystal clear river! How charming!
Watch for the thing.
Oh fuck.
It's lightning, it's lightning, it's lightning.
This is no good.
Alright, I got
It
Cat.
needs a touch of thunder. A
You're gonna raise
touch
right
of
with us, so
downpour.
I'm
take it
freezing
easy.
up up there, alright.
What?
My game's freezing.
A thunderstorm has
Anderson,
turned the water
move.
bloody! How frightening!
Move away from that cloud. Follow the cloud, get away from it. Remember how you dodge these. Move. Get to your spots. Keep circling. Twos will be with that next set. We're going over to the B3 bridge. Watch Dante, he's bleeding. Twos. Head back to that north bridge.
Needs more impact.
I'm facing.
Thank you. Get to your spots. Get to your spots.
You sparked my imagination. The ideas barely erupt.
You should move soon. So. Jen, we
Lava
need to
is
talk
ravaging
any
the
further than.
region.
Yep.
Talk about destructive creativity.
Don't forget Protean.
I think
Get the Proteans.
Twister.
Wait for your lightning. Move into your towers. Make it ready to fly. Wings are coming. Be safe on this. Okay. You guys, we're going clockwise. Going clockwise. Alright, out of your towers. Wait for the thing.
Oh
And
no!
yeah,
It's too much for the challenger!
LB. Jin, get towards mid and throw anything we have. And grab Ruby if we're able. Or I got it. He's gonna raise up by 2. Get to your spots.
I'm gonna wait for Sickiness to go out.
Get to these people. Stack up.
They're back on their feet!
I
Let's
was gonna
see
say,
if
you
they
should
can
raise
stay
close to
standing.
someone, so... Tank Buster. Okay, all good. All good. 2s.
Good potion.
Are already rolling. Yep. And yeah, potion if you haven't done that. Alright. Starting an Adlo. Just do this mechanic safely and it's dead. Pairs. Pairs, aim for 4. Aim for 4. Or kill it. I prefer kill it. Nice job. Okay, a little bit of chaos, but pull up my
It's
loot
all
list.
over. Until next
And
time.
nobody leave yet. Okay, so headpiece went to Ruby. Gloves goes to Dante. Feet go to Cat. This goes to Macy. And this goes to Leon. Okay. Okay. All the DPS should be able to go do something, so take a minute to upgrade what you need to.
Hey, it's the Brute Bomber's weird cousin.
Oh, that dude's here again? Oh, so he is.
He has a WoW name.
Does he?
Murden Bronzebeard's a WoW character.
No, it is. Isn't it?
Okay. But yeah, so everybody should be able to do some things. Like I said, if you didn't buy your accessories out of if you didn't buy your accessories from 3, make sure you do that. Or sorry, excuse me, from 5. That way you have that. The more gear we have coming into this, the better off we'll be. So, yeah, I forgot I need to talk to this guy. Upgrade this earring. This guy. Okay. And if anyone needs material or standing here, let me know. I can help you with that. What kind of material you need? Oh, well. I was gonna say if you could tell me the kind you need.
No, he just wants whatever you're giving away.
Dude, not gonna lie, I like
Actually,
this.
rolling on
I like this hat, this beanie.
Yeah,
like a
it's not
military
bad.
beanie.
I mean, it's a beanie.
We're gonna flip this back. I'm gonna do that. There we go. Use the pentamolded ring. Might as well. Okay. Okay, so yeah, everybody take a minute to do that. If you need to run to the restroom, feel free to do that as well, and then we will be into 7. But yeah, everybody should be decently high eye level now, if I'm not mistaken. Everyone should be about in the 748, 749, 750, maybe like a 51 or a 52. Maybe higher than that, I don't know, but
Only 747.
well, Ruby, you're that. Yeah, I figured we were always going to be the 2 lowest ones. Well, we were going to be low, or rather, you were going to be lower just because of the accessories.
Actually, 701 would be a terrible item level.
No, I know. I know. I know 701 would be really bad. 701 was last expansion numbers, right? Or no, it was...
No, it was the beginning
701
of this
was... I was gonna say, wasn't it the relic gear, more or less? Wasn't that 700?
Something like that. Yeah, it was.
Let's see, because this would have been 40.
Neo Kingdom is 700.
Okay, yeah, so it was the random one right before. Okay, but yeah, so we'll go over one thing. No, you just need a quill, like a giant quill.
That'd be cool.
It would be so unfortunate though if you had to deal with offhands for everybody, because they would have to do everything like they do Paladin and just make them all copper,
Yeah.
or put the offhand in like a different fight or something. But that would just be
Give
so bad.
wands and shields back to black mages.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
The little stick.
The tiny little nub stick. Nah, we cruised through that with plenty of time. And that was plenty of time with some death and some other stuff, so...
Oh, it's already in 98.
What?
Because 99 is already in 98.
Yeah, I mean, it's Tuesday, so...
Yeah, that makes sense.
That kind of stuff is just bound to happen. Like, everything kind of is going to collapse on itself because,
I'm here, I'm just pouring a drink.
Or faster. Yeah, I got an 87 on the first fight, and it's already down to an 83.
I was gonna say that it's so hard on Tuesday to look at numbers, especially at like 10 o'clock, because a lot of groups are either just starting to run or they've already ran for the day. So, like, if they've already ran for the day, it's great, but, you know, if they, you know, there's always the possibility someone's running after you.
Plus, there's people that are just, you know, fully geared that are parse running.
Yeah, I'm not
And
going to be
that.
parsing that high with my
Well, you might. There's only like four
EX4
summoners.
weapon.
There's only like 4 summoners, Ruby. You might be.
But that's the thing, if there's only like 4 summoners, he's either
Yeah, but
going to
those
get really
summoners-
low or number 1.
Those summoners are probably have a better weapon than me.
Potentially.
I'm ready, by the way.
If you feel like
I
a
was the
good-
only one that didn't hit it.
Oh, okay. Well,
Just
Cameron.
remove-
If you take the median of the population, I'm bottom tier with my weapon. No one's going and doing these fights with a lower weapon than me.
No, you're top.
They might be. You don't know. We
I
did see
would
that. We
hope
saw that one
not.
dude in PF. Remember, who was still using a fucking goddamn Fru weapon. So
Jesus Christ, yeah.
there are some people that just they don't do it.
Oh, I can't
You know.
descent this yet. Okay. I can't go put it up. Shit.
No, you can't descent the knighthood weapons or whatever they're called.
Queen's Knight.
Okay. Alright, well, when Cap's back, we will fire away. Cheeto
Let me see.
Lays. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if it's my PC having a heart attack or it was the server, but I started freezing up there at the end.
Oh, so Dante said something, but I don't think you heard him.
No, I did not. I'm sorry.
Let me see. What's your gear score right now?
752.
Okay.
Hers was gonna be high because of the chest piece and the weapon.
I was just curious.
Yeah, you and Jin were gonna be the two sitting at the lowest amount. I think. From what I could see on the like breakdown.
Tank stance.
Okay, so I posted a toolbox for it. I think it's worth trying, so I will throw those new markers down and you'll see kind of what it is.
I hate it already.
But it was what we were doing in the other thing.
Oh, then I love it.
I was gonna say it was the one you like. But so what this one is the range all kind of know what's going on there, and Macy knows what's going on because they've all seen it. But basically, we're just gonna flip to cute seed. It's effectively the same thing that we were doing before with uptime, but if you look to the platform across from us, what you will see is the markers are in slightly different positions, A, B, C, and D. Basically, the DPS will always be dropping theirs, either lined up with the big thick double line, which was normal for the melee. That was the normal melee spot anyway. So your normal like on-wall spots for both the tanks and the melee will stay the same. Your off-wall spot is the markers. So the tanks will use the outside markers, which are in this case A and C, and the DPS will place their center of the markers at B or D. It's a tiny bit of disconnecting, but it is, the safe spot isn't, pixel perfect. The safe spot is quite a bit larger.
Dante, they're taking our 99s away from us.
I can speak for the melee. When we had two people get the second or fourth, and they had to place inside, we had a safe spot the size of the character to stand in. This does not create that issue.
You were scared of the Vinuses. We get it.
Yeah.
Yes, accurate. But yeah, so that's the only change there. So that's the only deal with that.
Can I add?
Sure, go ahead.
I will just say, just watch the vines. The safe spot is not one spot the entire time. You might need to step up or step back depending. It's not just to stand in one spot the whole time. Just pay attention to where the vines drop.
Yep. But yeah, the spot will be larger, so it should be easier to do.
Made a picture
so
of
that's,
it in general.
Awesome. But so, yeah, so that's kind of the deal there. The only other thing we'll change that we had just... Well, I guess we never really saw it on Stoneburner 2, but we can uptime that if we want to do that. So basically what uptiming that mechanic will entail is, like, your first seed drop will go to colors, same as normal, so DPS or supports will drop them at colors. But once Homie dashes across the room, so wherever he is jumping to, basically, for his last thing, how do I say this?
You can't do that if it's the other way, though, right?
What do you mean?
Like, if it's close first, we can't do it that way, right?
No, it all works the same. Basically, all that's going to happen is when he lariats across the room, whatever side he lariats to, the melee are taking that spot. They're taking those two spots, and the ranger taking the two from where he was dashing from.
Oh, you want to?
Is all it does. Is all it does. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we were always doing, but we never really got there clean enough, so I wanted to bring attention to it.
So we
It's
never
just
did it.
those of us that did PF doesn't do that. So
Yeah,
we're
PF
just
does
making sure
stagger
we
spots.
clarify what we're doing. To be fair, the melee forward doesn't really give you much more uptime because you're jumping around the room. So, yeah.
It totally gives you time.
I just swapped my headset thing, so.
Like it
Well, you're
just
taking,
depends on what you
closer,
see.
you're taking the spots close to where he's jumping to, so it's not really. You still have to reposition or bank on gap closing and then getting to the spot.
Yeah, you would just get
Yeah.
those.
Yeah, there's still pre-positioning. The nice part is for the casters and the range, we're already kind of where we need to be, depending.
Yeah.
So it's just easier for us to stay there and let the melee gap close, follow them, and then get where they need to. But obviously that's the last mechanic. So, or yeah, just go mid and adjust.
I mean, I have to disconnect off them to even do my gap closure because it's.
Yeah, I guess it's you
But-
also have a low, high skill speed because 2.5 you can comfortably hit it and then gap close.
That was 2.1.
Okay. But
But that's
anytime we
why I
will
had
pull
a
this.
range skill, so it worked.
Oh,
But we
yeah.
can pull this and cruise through as best we're good. You know, we'll just cruise through it as we go. Because we obviously haven't been in here in a couple days, or well, some of us haven't been in here in a couple days. So
What did we decide on for it then?
we're just gonna try the uptime way on it and see how it works. And if we run into too many snags, we can always flex off it to colors. But I don't think it'll be an issue.
Gotta
So.
get to P3, so.
Yeah, we gotta get there. So, alright, let's focus up.
fair enough.
Got about an hour and a half, so let's try to get this thing killed. Should be doable.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business.
And goals for percent.
Will the unenhanced
Ideally, we
warrior
want this
contend with
guy
its chimerical foe?
75 or less here, 45 or less going to the basement. Is the ideal percent we're looking for. Hello, tank.
Hello.
Oops.
You're all good. In,
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest
in,
a
tank
weapon.
close after. So in, party out of the hitbox.
Oh, a brutal
Ready to
blow!
go where you
But
need
the
to.
contender is standing by. Oh dear!
Leave
Fiendish
east, west
flora
safe.
have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Little buttons, east, west safe. Stay mid after.
Oh, I'm
Oh
moving
no!
too soon.
That was too much for the challenger!
Up to it. Burn these guys. Get inside that one's donut because that's the
They're back on their
safety.
feet! Let's see if they can stay standing!
All good. Get behind the guys.
I'll poke in a sec. Okay.
Make sure your line of sighting. Get away from that.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been
Rotating
petrified!
counterclockwise.
And now they're crashing down all around!
Move, move, move. Out, 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 out. Out, and then tank close. Tank close. To your spots. Twos. Spread.
The challenger's down!
I
Is
got,
this
or
the
no, I
end?
don't know, Swift, if you can grab him. Trust me, yeah, perfect. Okay.
Oh, he set this rival flying!
You get murdered.
Give you some strength.
Yeah, that's alright. Just first pull. Just work through it.
Goodness me, the brute
Honestly, the
abominator
percent's
is
still not
hanging
even the
over
worst thing
building.
ever. But, for what it is. For having multiple deaths, could be worse.
Oh,
It'll be
these
an
are
in
different.
wherever he jumps. Yes, that's what I was talking about. These will be the markers you'll use. You'll stand mid of those. In,
Okay.
spread, line AoE.
I still fucking hate that. Why does it try? Yeah, oh god.
What the hell just happened?
He got close.
I got closed. Also, Kat, do you
Okay.
want to be on the edge there, or do you want to be on the inside?
I will say, can I add something quick? You can both get uptime on that.
Yes, I know. That's what I'm asking. Does he want the inside or the outside? Okay, that's fine.
All good.
So one of you needs to be on the wall as far out as possible. But there's
Yeah,
plenty
that's-
of time to hit and step out.
Yeah, that's what they're discussing. They got figured out. Okay, it's all good. It was just our first pull, so we'll just run it back.
Kind of.
Yeah, that mechanic is very forgiving.
Also, Jin, I'm always going to be in that spot, so if you want to hug the laser, go for it.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means
But I can also
business.
back off some. If you're wary of that laser, I can back out.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Out.
Mine.
Out.
He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
Out, and then run in immediately. Run in.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing by.
That's the things.
Oh,
Enter
dear.
card moving
Phoenix
safe
Four have
spots.
sprouted
Enter card
from the
moving
scattered
safe
seeds.
spots. Remember to run out immediately. Run out.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
We have too many friends over here.
Bill, there's actually 3 patterns. Do you want to adjust every time, or if we
I get
get
Dante.
the roundabout AOE's?
3 patterns. Should only be 2.
Oh my, even the
No, for,
counters have been
grabbing the
petrified,
heads.
and now they're crashing
Oh,
down
grabbing the
around.
ads. I was like, there should be 2 dodging patterns there. Out. Out, tank close. Out, tank close after. Stack up. And move. Okay.
Oh, he should just rival flying. What fearsome strength. Goodness me, the brute abominator is hanging on the building.
Oh, and Jen, I'll grab our healer defender. If we end up having to do that. You don't have to worry about it.
Oh, we're not doing it every time.
Out. No, we are every time. Saying I'll grab it if we have to do it. Out, spread.
I'll grab it because I know those spots. I don't really know the other spots. That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That is fine.
I do keep markers on this thing every time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're all good. All good. Okay. Tank stuff. Works for me. It'll be an in when he jumps to the B wall. So be aware of that. Dodge the things. Be ready for an in after this one. It'll be an in with
He's
twos.
bounding from wall to wall.
In, twos, spread. Range and people can go grab your things. So go grab your walls. Grab walls. Okay. Ready for the thing? First one's on the wall. Second one's off the wall on the markers. Third one's on the wall. Last one's off the wall.
Ooh, 1 minute.
Dodge
please.
the last thing, and then yes, 1 minute's in pots. And then get to your buddies. Don't worry, I'm coming. I just gotta run. It's gonna be an in wherever he goes, in where he goes. Jumping to that short wall. In. Spread. Raid wide.
You made me
Sure,
panic
top.
because you said short wall.
Yeah, I know. I was calling the other one as the short wall, and I really should be consistent there, but was not. That's alright. Okay, power slam. Make sure we're topped. Okay.
The rooftop has caved in! Such devastation!
Alright.
Such devastation.
We'll send cameras in there at once.
Okay.
Destruction appears to have started a fire.
Yep. So we'll beat him up here. Seven hits. Last one. Spreading an Adlo. Okay. Genre 2. Watch the hand. Make sure you respect the thing quick. Like move quick if you need to. Out. Be on the 3-2 side of the room. 3-2 side of the room. Out. 3-2. He's gonna dash across. And then do an in. So watch for the in.
Bomber must still be in there somewhere.
He's doing an in at 1-4, so respect that.
A punishing attack.
Just gonna stand out
The
here,
true
so
power
stupid.
of this monstrous creature.
Tank in, the invul. Should be L, I believe. Punches.
What a thrilling battle
Hit him.
this, and it rages on.
Last one. Do a stone ringer. Watch for the in out. In first. In, then get out of the hitbox. Tanks in. Tanks in. Everyone else out. Okay. Range, find your wall. Melees also make note of where you are in the room so you know where your wall is for your buddy.
Too many friends, so.
Yeah, and they're fine for now, but they just need to make
Fine.
sure they know where their wall is. Yeah, they're doing their own thing. They just got to be aware. All right. 2s are happening here. Walls. Dodge your things. Tanks grab your homies. All right, line of sight the guys with the ads.
Don't kill them. Need them alive.
Yep, now you kill them. Now they should die. Like this one right there. Okay, get in position for range. And everyone else should be up to things. Alright, range to the Cardinals. Chase that around. We will be running to D. Have expedient. Remember, run, be inside this triangle right at D. Or right at 4, I mean. I keep saying D. Right here, front half of it. Let him jump right on us. Relative fox spots.
The challenger's down. Is this
Ow.
the hit?
Ruby, I don't know if you got that raise, but if you didn't,
The
did you grab
challenger
PC?
rise it again.
I wonder
Can they
what
turn
I
this around?
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. This will be a find your color. Find your color. Alright, DPS on those markers. He is jumping to 1-2. It's an out. Out. Dodge the half room to the 1-4 side.
Oh god.
Find your spot. And it's going to be an in at 2-3, in at 2-3. One of those got positioned weird. Yeah, that's the only tough part about trying to uptime that instead of colors, is it has potential to get really crazy.
Yeah, those seeds are dropped before he jumps.
And then out, 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 out. Out and then tank in. Out, tank in. Tank in. Punches, this will be your next, you know, potted 2 would have happened a bit ago. And yeah. And after this is done, he will emerge. So,
What power?
probably like a
Looks like
9%
someone is holding back.
maybe an 8 bending. But that's an 8 with like 5 death. And I'll hang all the damage down. Was it only 3?
As long as it gets.
I mean, there's also like 7 damage down, or 10 damage.
No, yeah, there's a lot of damage down.
Yeah. Keep in mind the damage down, even though it is only 30 seconds, it is more painful than a death. It is more harsh than weakness is. So,
Well,
Yes.
for the seed placement there,
Mm-hmm.
you went to left side instead of right side, or are we? How do you want? Do you want
I
left
thought
side?
we
right
were
side?
doing. I thought we were doing colors, or we're not
No,
doing
we're
colors.
doing. We're doing.
no, we were
okay.
doing an uptimey thing. So,
Oh, okay, so I go on the right side then.
Yeah.
I honestly feel
Yeah,
like
yeah.
colors
Okay,
would just be better.
That's fine,
because
fine.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't see how. I don't.
I was gonna say, do we just want to do colors? We can
Because
just
the
do
seeds
colors.
have to be dropped before he jumps, because the seeds snap before he jumps to the wall anyway.
Yeah. Okay, we can just do colors then. That's fine. It doesn't cost you a whole lot, so we'll just do our colors.
And we all have
We'll just do colors for consistency. So just be aware of that. It is just a color mechanic. So run to your color, drop your seed in the middle, and then get ready to move. I think that's probably the safest way to do this.
Because there's
Yeah.
time to up your seed and then run to the middle of the room to be able to get close back.
Yeah. So yeah, and like
I'm sorry, I don't remember. Which one are you expedienting and which one do we sprint?
I will expedient the second one. If you want to sprint the first, sprint the first.
Got it.
So I will, after we dash, I will expedient to get the second group of people where they need to be. So. Yeah, the one GCD, yeah, I was going to say, the one GCD shouldn't be an issue. So much. Our damage is more than fine. Even with damage downs and like a death, we had him there. When it's in on reaction. I could. If that's easier, if people just want me to expedient the in, I can just do that.
Yeah.
Okay, I can just do that. Okay, I'll just do that. Good idea. I can do that. Okay. Alright, but yeah, keep in mind with the damage down. So the damage down is like a 35%. It is shorter than a death, like I said, because the death is obviously 2 minutes of 25, and then 50 with Brink, but, you know, it's still, it's worse than a death for a short amount of time. So really respect the stuff as best you can.
It depends on when.
No. Why
you
would you
should
die?
die.
Why would you die?
What?
I'm confused. What?
Cat, you didn't even pull the boss! No, press him, make him pay!
Brute Abominator means business.
No, but yeah, so what I'm basically saying is, if you take it, it's not the end of the world, but it, like, taking it during, like, right before the 2-minute window is incredibly punishing. So do your best to avoid damage downs as much as possible, obviously. Okay. Alright, let's do it. But yeah, make sure you're potting. The pot windows, I think I posted something about it, but the pot windows on this particular fight, it's you pot the opener, you will pop the 5-minute, which happens in the middle of Sinister, like near the end, middle-ish of Sinister Seed, on the second platform, and then the last pot will come up right with your tubes. So.
Yeah, no, that's fair, Cat.
Yeah.
When you have to go down to the corner like that, it is relative to the boss, and he will always jump facing this corner. So it's only when we have to go into that corner, you will be over here because this is your relative boss. No,
So So the way we're doing that one particular mechanic has no north, because we'll stack inside the little triangle of safety, and then as soon as it goes, you'll just go to your flank spot basically, and like Leon and Rubio run to the front flank, air quote flanks of the boss. The tanks will go to their spots, the healers will go to theirs. Everything is relative for that one, but only if we go to the, I keep calling it D, because that's where D used to be, to the 4 corner. If it's the normal mechanic, like, say it's the one where the supports get the chasers, and the DPS are placing the seed, or the melees are placing the seeds, you'll dodge that, and then that one, it will be just your set spot, but the boss should be facing north, because he's looking at Dante, so it's kind of the same principle. It'll be the same deal. You'll dodge to basically your color, because you should have a marker on your spot. I think it's 3. So, yep. Okay, but awesome. Either way, nice job. That was like 2 pulls to get to Enrage. So let's just run it back, be clean, and this guy can be dead before you know it.
Okay.
But yeah, with all the extra gear, he was melting.
To take it outside, the
Even with that,
means
he was
business.
almost at 75, so.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
And technically, we can get away with LB2ing him, but I don't think we need to worry about that, so I would just keep it for a 3. In.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
In, tanks close after. Tanks in.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
Things.
Oh dear! Phoenix Flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
To the safe spots, hang out. Stay in, kill the ads. Nice job. Make sure you're behind an ad when he starts his cast. Starts doing his thing. Away from that.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
Be safe. In tank bar. Tank bar, no. Clock spots. 2s. Spread. Yeah, this guy is just getting his ass beat. Ruby, we would have done the science and found out if under 75 is possible this way.
There it is. Easy.
No, I know. I was saying when we kept hitting 75 on the nose, we're like, can you go lower than that? Is it possible?
I think on our kill we got it to 70.
We did. We did eventually. We did eventually. I was more just saying he was definitely not hanging at 75 this time. Okay. This is an in. He's jumping far. Be aware of it. Spread. Raid wide. There'll be an in when he jumps for the next one as well. We got this, then we got spores. Reach for the spore stuff. To the end.
Is bounding from wall to
In
wall.
twos. Spread. Vines. What?
Did you skydive off the cliff?
I guess so. Yeah, you got him. Jin, get to your wall. A fire dive, yep, something. Some type of dragoon thing.
The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around?
You saw a lot of goons doing that in Ffxiv.
We did. Alright, first set. First set on the wall. Second set, off the wall. Third set on the wall. I set off. Admittedly on very
They're
heavily.
back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
This isn't in, or right now,
Out.
sorry. It's an out.
The challenger's down.
Yeah,
This
that
is
was
the
my
end.
bad. I hard PK'd Jin there. Spread. We should be alright to at least practice. If we can just get people up.
I'm getting you two up, and then.
Yeah, no. I'm just gonna
Basically, I'll
keep
be
myself alive, and then as soon as we land, I'll have the 3.
Don't
Oh
jump.
no, that was too much for the challenger.
I'm not.
No, I thought somebody jumped because they
Oh.
don't. They're usually
You're
auto
talking to me. I was like,
Oh,
I'm
man.
not.
Oh wait, never mind.
No,
My
even
screen went
LB3.
black, so I thought
We'll
we
send
died.
cameras in there.
No,
at once.
no, I threw everything I had to mitt myself to get us up. So,
The destruction appears to
Okay,
have
all
started.
good.
Higher.
just be aware I'm locked in for a second. Oh, fuck you, dude.
Poke him, don't let him
Fuck that guy. What a dick.
I don't have paint for this because I
That's
paint
fine.
the other hit.
It's fine. It's more important to just practice, so. We're just practicing. Yeah, that was unfortunate because Bell took the ticks that killed him, and then this is in at 3. In at 3.
Did he just move too far away from?
3 side of the room. That's the only downside to that strat, is it does force him to sometimes get a higher stack count. And usually he should be fine, but he ended up at 4. Okay. Out. He's jumping to 3-4 and then spread. Out.
Punishing
Spread.
attack. Oh, the true power of this monstrous fusion.
Bell in the tower.
The contender dodged everything. Why am I not surprised?
Punches. Yeah, I saw him go to 4, it kicked him, and then it basically tethered to me, so I got stuck on the wall.
What a
And so I
thrilling
couldn't get
battle
the
this,
Leon,
And it
so-
rages on.
And
I
then
didn't-
one
I
stack.
didn't realize that the marker is pushing before.
They do, depending on how he runs, yeah. They can. You just have to be really safe with it. In tank far. Tank's far after. Tank's far. Yeah, not a big deal. Okay, range, get to where you need to be. markers. Back on your thing. Dodge your
Hold up.
things. Get the homies. Make sure they're positioned. Now you're in the line of sight.
Don't kill it, don't kill it, don't kill it.
Yeah, do not touch the ads.
I can't help it. It's the 2-minute window when I'm doing Reawaken.
I
can't
mean,
help
mine
it.
almost died.
Anyway, Ranger in their spots. We're baiting. Put those on your color markers. Color markers. We go mid. This is going to be a clock spot thing, so dodge this. And then stack it mid. Spreads. Punches. If you got him. Thank you. Yeah, I realize there's going to be some cleave there. I think mostly just got to make sure they're not
I mean,
the
it's weird
target
that
of
we never had that issue before. Like,
As gear gets, like they were being hit before, just as gear gets better. Like I'm targeting the boss, Ruby, but I can't stop my
Anyway,
hit from AoE.
well, I mean,
Let's
you might.
focus on this piece for now, though. Colors. Supports on colors. It's going to be an in at 1-4. Dodge the thing. Get to the one side. Get to your spots. It's going to be an out. Get those to where they need to be. Watch out for that. It's going to be an out.
Oh fuck. Yeah, that was
He's
not
jumping in.
placed, so there was nowhere to go.
Yeah, that second one, you just go to your marker, wait for the seeds, then you can gap close to the boss. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah. It's a Stone Ringer. It's in. In, and then tank out. Which I think you have in
We don't gap close. You just run to your color. Like it's a huge downtime, but you just have to go to your color. We kind of got screwed in the back on that one.
No, you can't. You dropped it right dead center between the markers.
Yeah, yours was not on 3.
Yeah, it's alright. It's okay. It's all good, we're fine. This is enrage anyway. It's all good. Yeah. Just gotta be ready to move quick, that's all. Shit happens. Right.
I hear you, Pat. I'm just communicating. I mean, I just literally ran across the room to mine and took it out.
Yeah, no, it's all good. And yeah, to answer your question, Ruby, part of the reason you didn't see this issue before, the party we were in, when we did this, didn't have any weapons, and you have to remember, when we cleared 6, Macy jumped to a 760 weapon.
I get that, but...
So her cleave is going to be naturally a little bit higher. It's more just a matter of, you know, everyone just has to watch the ads and be very safe with it during that. And if you have to delay a little
my
bit.
ridiculous cleave on top of it. You guys
Yeah,
cleared with a paladin as well, so you didn't have any cleave with that. But everything of mine cleaves.
Yeah, it's all good. Like I said, we just got to be careful with it, and if need be safe. That's really the big key. We just don't want to get someone stoned on the wall. But okay, let's just run it back. Either way, we're doing good. That was 2 enrage pulls, so we just got to be clean and we'll get it done.
Like the only option is to delay the 2s. That's the option. I don't have, like, I can't stop it from AoE.
Yeah, it's fine.
If you kill it, I die, we wipe. That's basically it.
I hear you.
I'm saying-
I just, my other option is to not hit anything.
Yeah, Viper literally cannot not AoE.
It's like 30 some seconds, I think. So the fight's 11 minutes to the end. We could. The problem is they're moving in to hit those 2s. Right. I would say let's pull. Let's just see if it becomes an issue.
That's where they were at as the cast was going off.
Right. I think everyone gets that. And I will just say this. There is going to be a point in 4, or sorry, excuse me, in 8, that this will be an equally big problem. There are wolf heads that we literally cannot kill until they've done 4 actions, and you will just have to stop hitting them. So they just kind of built that as gear gets crazier. But I would say for the purposes of this, let's just pull it, see what happens, and we can adjust around it if need be. But they haven't died yet, so like I said, I would say just be aware of what's happening, and let's see what we get. Because you're right, it could get worse, and if we have to discuss delaying stuff, we can do that. But for now, I'd say let's pull.
I know. Also, if we can also not pull the ads so far in.
Yeah,
That's another option.
Because I'm hitting the boss, I'm not intentionally hitting the ads. So if they're not next to the boss,
To take it outside,
they will get
the
you.
Abominator means
That's
business.
the other option, is make sure the ads aren't right up on the boss, make sure
Will
they're
the
on the
unenhanced warrior
boss.
be able to contend
Which
with
is a
this
good thing, not bad.
chimerical foe?
Although it's kind of
Because if the ads are... Yeah, they're kind of tough. They're kind of tough to position. Right.
And then when they do move, they move a lot.
Okay,
He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
in tank far after. So in, tank out.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
Because yeah, we will see a bunch of gear when we clear this, and that will make stuff even more fucky next week. So. Okay.
Oh dear!
Inner cards will be the safe
Flora
spots.
has sprouted from the scattered seeds.
Out immediately. Out. Alright. Make sure the silences or deaths happen, whatever they are.
Okay.
Make
so that
sure
was
we're
my
trying
bad.
to target those crosswind ads, because if they die, we actually don't get hit by that.
Keep behind the thing. I got him.
Oh my!
You're gonna raise
Even
right
the
next to
cameras
the
have been
one.
petrified,
So,
and
you'll be
now they're
fine.
crashing down all around.
You're fine to take it whenever. Just stay there. Or come to you. Okay, this is an out. Out. Tank under.
Oh no! That was
Weird.
too much for the challenger.
Moved in after he went airborne. That was odd.
He jumped on me as I jumped off the cliff. That was just rude.
Maybe you deserved it.
Possibly.
That's okay.
He down
It's all
smashed
good.
you off the platform.
Imagine
God,
if you followed me
ledge
off
guarding?
the platform and died. I'm strapped.
Let's do it. If this guy starts ledge guarding, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
In,
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
in, tank far. Tank far.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
Move, move. Inner
Oh
card
dear!
will be the safe
Phoenix
spot.
Flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds.
Out immediately. Watch the ads. Make sure you dodge the things and silence the crosswinds.
Blinding at this time.
Yeah, we can jump out. Yeah, just remember that winding, there should always be a tank within the path. So if you see your guy donutting, you know, make sure you target him in the party list or enemy list and make sure we silence him.
Yeah, my interrupt didn't go off.
Yeah, in a perfect world, they should always die. They should always die, so it shouldn't be an issue. But it's all good. All right, let's run it.
He loves giving us the shit pattern.
Okay.
I hate that pattern so much. It's the worst.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business.
It is the worst.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this time?
Is it random which ad does which?
That is a good question. I don't know offhand because I never pay enough attention to which ad is which. Probably not, but in
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
in tank gloves. Step out of the hitbox after. Out, out, out.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing fine.
Good
Oh
pattern.
dear! Fiendish brawl!
East-west will be your safe
Delighted
spot.
with the scattered seeds.
East-west safe spots. Stay in. Stay mid. Kill the ads. Right. That's one way to do it.
I love seeing him jiggle between them.
That's really funny.
Trapped him perfectly.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're
going
crashing
clockwise.
down all around!
Out. Out. Tank close. To your spots. 2 spread. .9. Very
Oh,
nice.
he's a just rival flying! What
Very
fearsome
nice.
strength! Goodness me, the brute abominator is hanging on the building!
Okay. Out. Out, he's jumping far. Out. Spread. Raid wide. Tether. It'll be an in when he jumps to D. Tank stuff first. Spores. Remember, it'll be an in when he gets to D. In.
It's bounding from all to
Twos. Spread. Raid wide. Okay, I got Bell if you can grab Cat. But then Wall's coming up as well.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
Okay, I will get
Yeah.
Cat.
I got him.
Thank you, Ruby. Thank you. Thanks, Steph.
The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around?
Okay, it's all good. We're still fine. Keep trucking away. First one will be on the wall. First one's on the wall. Second one's off the wall. Third one's on the wall. Last one's off the wall. I will not let you die this time. Alright, just give me an out wherever he goes. It's gonna be an out to the short wall. Out to the short wall. Out, out, out. And spread. Oh, God. B was not
I
safe.
will get Bell.
Top up. Well, that's unfortunate, but we'll be okay. Okay.
Another raid wipe.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
I'm just communicating for anybody who asks.
Caved in. Such devastation.
I'll get you as soon as we land.
Any spare bit, that's all.
We'll send cameras in there at once.
It's okay.
The destruction appears to have started.
Use it as a chance to practice. We're still technically on a weird kind of pace, so it may be doable, but we'll see. Play it out. Okay. Mr. Stone Ringer, get ready to move. It's going to be an in, stand on the 4 side. In, 4 side. In and in. 4 side safe. It's going to dash across, then do an out.
Alaria, the
Dashed
brute power must
across,
still
he's
be in
jumping to
there
1,
somewhere.
4, out.
A punishing attack. Oh, the true power of this monstrous fusion.
Alright, Bell's in the middle.
The contender dodged everything. Why am I not surprised?
Big hit. Eight
What
hits.
a thrilling battle this, and it rages on.
Last one. Okay. Regular Stone Ringer. In, in. In, get out of the boss after. Out, out, out. Find your spot in the room. Get to your walls. Got your homies.
Oh no, that was too much.
Guessing
for
an
the
ad
challenger.
got you.
No, seeds were misaligned.
Okay.
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
I just saw your HP drop, so I wasn't sure what happened. That's why I was asking.
Bell, just try to make sure you're placing that seed right on that thing.
Yep. You always want it dead center of that tile. Okay, that's all right. Yeah, 1 square in, center of the center of the wall, basically.
It's almost like right here-ish, I think.
Like, if you find the ad, it's basically beside the ad every time.
Yep. Okay, that's all good. Excuse me. We're getting there.
The lines are
We're
very
just running.
so this is think roughly about the distance.
Yeah, they're about half. So you'll be about this far off the wall.
Yeah, one of these beats big squares in this platform. There's 4 little ones in the last platform.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Yep. And when in doubt, if you're not 100% sure where you're going, just go stack as tightly on top of Ruby as you can. And he should be in the right spot. So, okay. Alright. But yeah, we are getting there. It just takes some practice.
Could have took the 2-stack. I went north of that, I guess.
That one I survived. That was last, not the last pull, but the pull before that. I got clipped by one. Assuming that's ashes, but I could have dodged better as well.
Oh, off of, you're saying the placement off the wall?
Yeah, like
Yeah, it might have been it should have been pretty close, but it might have been slightly off.
because I went into like the little corner that it provides, and the one from the far wall, obviously because mine wasn't lined up right, it was not. I could have ran him further away and been safe.
Yeah, best thing I can say for that one, it looks like it's back, so we're good to pull. But best thing I can say for that is
I'm
I
running
always
to the wall, and so I'm expecting a nice safe spot on the wall.
Yeah, I always use the way markers for it, because you can go all the way to if you line yourself up with like whatever way marker you're rotating to. So like, you know, 8, like 1, 2, 3, 4. If you go all the way there, even if it's slightly off, it shouldn't reach you, based on where their angle is. It's a little bit of extra movement, but it's always been safe every time I've done it, even if something's been a little off. Out.
He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
Out. Tank close after. Tank close.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Oh no, Belle, too close.
Living just didn't go off.
I know. The port's into the joke.
The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around?
Audacity.
Oh dear, Phoenix Flora have sprouted
Inner
from the
card.
scattered seeds.
Out.
Oh man.
I don't remember. Do you target using the party list for those guys?
No.
No.
Okay. Because that was the thing I'd thrown in. I think it was the 7 chat. They always spawn in the same order.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna remember that.
Oh my, even the cameras have been petrified, and
That's
now
fair.
they're crashing down all
fair.
around.
I will grab down the circle. In, then tank in.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay
Tank
stagnant.
in. Clock spots. 2s. Spread. Okay.
Yeah,
just
yeah, I
run
saw
or
that
fly
mechanic
in.
as well.
Feel some strength. Goodness me, the brute abominator is hanging on the building.
I want them to make a content respecter title so bad.
What'd you make us do to get it?
I don't know, I just think it would be funny. It's an out. Spread. Raid wide. Like, just imagine if it was like, to do it you had to do like a 10-minute Fall Guys style thing with no damage, but you couldn't get hit.
That's
It'd be hilarious. It says you, Lalafell person. There is a dungeon like that, but I want like 10 minutes of it.
he wants an ultimate version of it.
That's the next ultimate we'll get.
Okay, we all have fun clearing that shit.
It'll be an inn at B.
Spring.
So, dodging all this stuff. It'll be an inn at B. In by B.
Is bounding from wall to wall.
Twos, be safe. Spread. Raid wide. Alright, range will grab their things. Tank stuff happening. Alright, first seeds will be on the wall. These seeds on the wall. Next seed's off the wall. Next one's on the wall. Next one's off. Off the wall. Stack with your buddies. Dodge this, it'll be an in, short wall. Into the short wall, run towards us. Run towards C. Run fast. Get ready to spread. Spread. Down the line. Raid wide. Very nice. I realize saving expedient there is like the best thing ever.
Hard.
Screw this guy otherwise.
Okay,
Down again.
Such devastation.
Such devastation.
We'll send cameras in there at once. The destruction appears to have started a fire.
Okay. If you haven't potted, now would be a good time to pot and use the 2 just so it goes. You missed the 5 window. This is a good one to make up for it. Alright, watch Stone Ringer. In at 4. In at 4. Dodge to 4. Saw that coming. I got it.
I disagree.
Alive. The brute bomber must still be in there somewhere.
Out. I saw you both in the middle, and I was like, that may make it
Power
out.
of this monstrous fusion.
I was stupid and tried to hit a positional.
Oh,
We can reset this. We can just reset this. Yeah. Or, well, yeah. Yeah, we can just reset that.
We all walled when you said it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In theory, you could have
probably
played it out, but
I should have just
it's okay.
or
It's
back closed it when we
okay. All good.
We had like 3 deaths before that phase anyway. So.
Oh yeah, no, that run was pretty scuffed. Okay, all right, let's run it back.
Gonna
Yeah, ideally we make it into that last phase with no damage downs or deaths, and then if we do that, he's probably sitting at like, you know, 45, 44%, give or take, especially if we hit the 5-minute pop window correctly. And we have a crap load of cushion at that point, if we can do that, so. That's the goal. Alright. In.
He's used his feral powers to manifest a weapon.
Tank far after. Tank out.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
Dodge some things. Good pattern.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
East-west. Triangle of safety. That was the homies just in case. Perfect.
get bounced, nerd.
It's funny. Look at him wiggle.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
Going counterclockwise. Out, out, out. Out, tank close after. Tank close. At your fox spot. Attack your mid. Wait for twos. Twos now. Spread.
Okay, that thing's not gonna last that long. I wanted to set this piece of wood.
That's fine.
His rival flying!
Uh-oh.
A fearsome strength.
Alright, I got him. When he lands on the platform, I got him.
Goodness me, the brute abominator is hanging on the building!
Oh, we got him sub 74.
Yeah, he's 73.8 or something like that, I think. Out. Wherever he jumps, it's an out. It's going far, it will be out. Out. Spread. The line AoE. Raid wide. It's going to be an in when he jumps to D. Be aware of that. It'll be an in at D. In at D.
He's
Same.
bounding from wall to wall!
Twos. Spread. Raid wide. To your walls. Okay.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Yeah, you'll be fine. You're just gonna take a lot of damage. First one on the wall. First one's on the wall. Second one's off the wall. Those off the wall. Next one's on the wall. Last one's off the wall. This is your pot window if you haven't done it.
Oh
Gotta be
no,
on this
that
mark.
was too much for the challenger!
Yeah, that one's off. It's gonna be
Yeah, I can-
Audi's jumping to the AV wall. Audi's jumping to the AV wall. I will get Ruby. Out, spread. Yeah, there wasn't much you could do there. I was running out and I got clipped too, so. Shit. Pretty good, got him. Jin, do you have Swift? Okay, you do.
This won't take it away, right?
If you take it right now,
Drop is caved in! Such
it should put you down at the basement.
If you accept it. I think
No, it's
Yeah.
not the debuff. It should appear.
Yeah, you should be able to take it now. Yeah, you should be able to take it now. I'm just waiting for it to spawn you up there and watch it fall in like 20 seconds later. Alright. Clean the rest of the way, and damage is still kind of on pace, so we should be alright. Just make sure we hit the last pot window. And respect the in out. 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 You want to be on the 3-4 side of the room. 3-4 side of the room. Just gonna dash across.
a line.
Gonna jump to a wall. In at 1-2. In at 1-2. Just squeaky in. Best.
A punishing attack!
Fred.
Oh, the true power of this monstrous fusion.
Tower. Bells in that
The
one.
contender dodged everything! Why am I not surprised?
Tank stuff. Or well, rather punches and then tank stuff. But
What a thrilling battle this! And it rages on!
last one. Stone Ringer. Respect the in out. Out. Respect the in out. No, out. 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 Tanks far after. Run it. Run it. Okay. Just get them up. We'll just practice this. Get to your spots.
Magics. But will they be enough to turn the tide?
Don't worry about
Fair
that.
line
I'll get it.
He's south, I think.
He's facing south, yes. Do your spots. Dodge the things.
Much better, Bill.
Watch the ads. Go the old Ruby. Tree line of sight. Kill those ads. Get to your spots for range baits.
I'm flagging.
It's okay. Do your best. You guys have those, so that's helpful. Good pattern. Run to mid. Get to a safe spot, doesn't matter where. After that, we'll stack mid. Stack mid, get ready to go to clock spots. Out to clock spots right now. Fast, fast, fast. Perfect. Punches.
Fainting.
Thank you. Okay. Last one. Find your color. Be ready to go to your color spot. Just gonna start a Stone Ringer 2 cast. Be ready for colors. If it's out, be aware. Out first, be aware you'll sprint that yourself. Find your color. Supports on the colors. Out first. Dodge accordingly. Out. You want to be on the 1-4 side, 1-4 side of the room. Go to your markers, color markers. And then it'll be an in at 1-4. In at 1-4, run fast. And then slams. Dante's in the middle with his in-roll. Twos and pots. Right here. Okay. In, tank close after. Step out of the hitbox after. Out of the hitbox. Tank's close. Okay. Be about 5%? 4% maybe? Sub 4%. Nice job. Considering we had the healer LB and whatnot. Not bad. Couple things I'll make note of that I think will be helpful. If it is an in second, one thing that I think, yeah, I was going to say we had a lot of deaths. We had a lot of deaths in healer LB. So, one thing I'll point out about that mechanic in particular that I think is worth noting. So let's just say these are our 4 markers, for brevity's sake. If these were the 4 markers, obviously, everyone kind of has seen those little tiles on the ground, and I'm putting them this close for... Actually, let me move 1, 2, wait. Let me move those back. Okay. So, let's just say these were the markers. If he's jumping to... Say he's jumping to 3-4. If you know it's an in, and you're placing it second, the 3-4 people, if he is ever jumping to a wall that is next to your marker, your spot has to... Like, you have to drop it dead center of your marker. You two are kind of the anchors on that, and if it's out, obviously, there's no risk to putting it on your marker, no matter what. If it is in, say he's jumping to 3-4, if you're this 1 or this 2 person, you do not have to, if you know it's an in second, you do not have to place it center of your 1 marker. These are basically lined up on tiles. You can walk it 1 tile closer to 3 and 4, and place it one of those, like, kind of like etched in faded tiles closer to him to get you closer so that you can make the in. You don't have to be on your marker because the safe spot we're using is being dictated by the inner triangle created in this case by 3 and 4. So the people in the back can put theirs slightly closer to 3 and 4 if it is an in second. You technically speaking, you can put it pretty close to really close. It's just because we're using an in. If you knew it was an in, it could damn near be right here and it would be fine almost. But you want it like 1 tile away, or 1 tile. Excuse me, 1 tile closer.
The diagonal would shoot through it.
What?
You couldn't put it right up against them.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying you can't be right here. I'm saying like you can take it closer here. I misspoke. It couldn't be this close, but 1 tile closer. You can always put it 1 tile closer on an in towards wherever he's jumping. Obviously, the first time we're all in the center of the room, so you know you can kind of just run that out. But I just wanted to make that point known. That is one thing you can get away with. But all good. Let's run it out. We literally just need a handful less deaths and damage downs, and this thing dies tonight. So
Make sure we're potting as well.
Yep.
Once
again,
pots.
The pot windows 0. They will happen during the Sinister Seeds, and then they will happen again at the very end. 3 pots.
The brute abominator means business.
Do all the normal stuff, and we'll be all good. But everyone should be doing
Will the
that.
unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Make sure we push this. Those pots are our contingency in case there's mistakes. In.
He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
Okay. In, then get out of the hitbox immediately. Out of the hitbox.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing.
Spores. Bunch of things. Get to your spots. The inner cards are safe.
Sprouted from the scattered seeds.
Out immediately. Out. Watch the ads. Nice job. Sure your line of sighting.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
Okay.
I don't think it's.
Oh. No, it did not go off. I see that now, thank you.
Oh dear! The
I
challenge
realized it.
No! We read it
I realized it when I was moving slow and was like, did it not go off? And then as you're like, I think it did, and I'm looking at it going, it don't got a timer, so that seems fucking accurate. That is my bad, sorry about that. Okay, wait. Run it out. Actually, hang on. Stop.
Oh, I
Take it
didn't.
outside. The brute
10
abominator
minutes.
means business.
Stop!
I realized the time and
Will
was
the
like, wait a
unenhanced warrior
second.
be able
Wait
to
a
contend
dang
with this
second.
chimerical foe?
I didn't catch it until I saw it in the chat log that was like, you have 10 minutes left. I'm like, this is an 11-minute fight. So, no. Okay, right back in. But yeah, just safety game the heck out of it. Make sure we hit all of our pot windows. We can definitely clear this with a death or two. But, you know, a death or two or a couple damage downs. All of that's reasonable, but keep in mind the LB3 only does about 1%. So, you know, safety game, make sure you're potting. All right, let's do it.
Oh, counting down.
No, I just got a drinking problem.
Seems fair. Okay.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
I can't get drunk, Ruby. I'm too loud when I'm drunk.
Out.
He's used his fetal powers to manifest a
Out,
weapon.
tank spar, move in immediately after. In immediately.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing by.
Got some things.
Oh dear! Fiendish Flora
Your inner cards are
sprouted
safe.
from the scattered seeds!
Cardinal stats. You ready to move out immediately? Out. Watch the ads. Be safe with them. Respect those lines just in case. Good job. Sure we line of sight.
Nice in a row.
Well, our one was donuting off the cliff, so...
Somebody interrupted crossing rooms on our side.
Alright, get away from that.
Even the cameras have been
Going
petrified.
to go
and now they're
clockwise,
crashing
going
down.
clockwise.
I went a little too fast
Yeah.
on that.
And you don't say. In then tank farm. Tank farm. Block spots. And twos coming. Twos, block spots. It's alright.
Oh, he's
Oh, by
just
the way,
right
Kat,
off
I don't know
line.
if you
What
know
we
this,
are
but the
saying.
inside of his hitbox is not safe doing that.
Yes. Now.
Okay.
Goodness me, the brutal
Because I didn't know
dominator is
until like
hanging on
the
the
third day.
building.
I was gonna say, it took us a couple days to realize that that's what was hitting people. So,
Yeah, he does the same bullshit he does in
last
normal.
night. In at B. Spread. Okay. It'll be an in when he jumps to D eventually. Some things. It'll be an in.
He's bounding from wall to wall.
Spread twos. Grade wide. Get to your walls.
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
Yeah.
It would have been nice.
Yeah, I was trying to get you, I just wasn't able to. On the wall, off the wall, off the wall, and that's it. On the wall.
Oh, right.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
It's okay, we can reset this. Reset this. Yeah, no, that one is always rough when
Oh
you guys
dear,
both
the
have
challenger's
the...
fallen out of the ring.
Yeah, we both gotta fucking mid the shit out of that tank buster.
Yeah, and I needed to get you top more. I was more concerned watching Bell, and that was on me. So, alright, let's pull this.
I usually have most of my big cooldowns, so you don't have to worry about me.
Yeah. Okay, sounds good.
No, no.
To take it
You also
outside,
can technically
the
be
brute
cheeky
abominates
because the
against
tether that
business.
comes to one of you is whoever's holding the
Will
boss.
the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical
So you could technically
foe?
get one out of the way there. Not to say you need to, but all good. Okay. Out, out, out. Out, out, out.
He's used his fatal powers to manifest a weapon.
Out, then tanks close. Out, tanks close.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing by. dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
East-west safe. Stay inside. Maybe the ads. Nice job. Make sure your line of sighting.
Oh my!
Opposite of
Even
that.
the cameras have been petrified!
Going
And now they're
clockwise.
crashing down all around!
I can get the race. In. In. In, tank far. Tank far. Box spots. Out. Twos. It's alright. Still on good pace. Safely.
Oh, he sent his rival flying! What fearsome strength!
Nice job.
Goodness me, the brute abominator is hanging on the building!
You're holding the boss this whole time, right, Dante?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. I just
So
wanted
is
to make
there
sure.
like some sort of techniques?
No, I was more just double checking where I want to throw Fairy Tether. Out.
Out. Okay.
Out. Spread. The only one is for this first one. Whoever doesn't get flare can hold the boss to obviously not be stacked to the corner. But it doesn't
I
really
can
matter.
swap around my mitts.
Yeah, we should be all good. This first one's not a big deal to begin with. So,
I can use the weak
So out
mitts on this one
goes.
and a big one on the second one.
that makes sense.
I don't know why I didn't think of that sooner.
And you're all good. Right, it'll be an out. The spores into out. To the thing, it'll be an out. Out.
He's bounding from wall to
Twos.
wall!
Spread. Twos and spread. Raid wide. Okay, get to your walls. Yeah, what I meant was right there. If Bell voked the boss, he would have the tether.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's not a big thing, but a little thing that can help. Okay, all good. First one's on the wall. This set on the wall. Second set off the wall. He's on the markers. On the markers. Set on, or on the wall. Excuse me, on the wall. Next set on the wall. Last set on the markers. On the markers. Alright. Find your buddies. It's gonna be an in. It's gonna be an in. He's jumping to the short wall. Run towards C. There's no expedient sprint. Spread. Alright. Top up. Alright. Another raid wide coming. If you did not pot, make sure when you land you pot this set of 2s.
What was the percent?
We'll send
47. 47 point something. You say make sure you pot this if you hadn't potted before. I missed my pot, so mostly a moon thing. Just hit. Never coming. Alright, be safe. Out. Be on the 1-2 side of the room. Out. Out, out, out. 1-2 side of the room. Gonna dash across, watch for the in. In at 1-2. It's convenient.
A punishing attack.
Outspread.
Oh, the true power of this monstrous fusion.
Fell into the middle.
The contender dodged everything. Why am I not surprised?
8 hits.
What a thrilling battle this, and it rages on.
Nice hit. Alright, Stone Ringer, respect the heck out of it. Out, out, out. Out, tanks close after. Tanks close. Tanks close now. Alright, find your spots in the room for range. Position the boss so he's aimed right. Perfect. Dodge your things. 2s. Get to your spot. Dodge these. Seraphing. Hit the boss. Make sure you line of sight these ads.
Oh my god.
Range into position. Range into position. Okay. Range into position for baits. Melee stack up that. Okay. We're going to be going down to D. Make sure you sprint now. Go to 4. Sorry, called it D. Run, run, run. Get here fast. Top up. Stack.
Oh no, that was too
Block
much for the
spots.
challenger.
Get him if you can, Ruby. If you had Swift. If not, I will get him. Here, here.
Sorry, I
got him.
overwrote. Thanks.
You got him. Thank you. Alright, we're still fine.
They're back on their
Don't hit
feet.
anything.
Let's see if they can stay
Alright,
standing.
find your clock spots. Alright, find your colors. You will not have expedient for this. Save your sprint for the end. Save your sprint for the end. Okay, supports on their colors. It's going to be an out, be on the 3-4 side after. Out, 3-4 side after. Get to the 3-4 side for the lariat. DPS, run. Remember to sprint. We're going to be going to 4-3. Run fast. Run fast. And beat that if you have to. Alright, tower. We're all good. 2s, pots if you have them.
Seen that a couple more times. That's really sweet.
Yeah. Alright. We want to be in, run out, or tanks out, tanks out, tanks out, tanks out, tanks out. There we go. Thank you. Make sure we LB this, and pot if your pots are coming back up now. 8 hits. Alright, burn hard, throw anything you have.
Looks like
If you have not
someone
potted,
is
please pot now. It's gonna get real dang close. Nice job. Real close. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we had a few deaths, a couple damage downs. All good. Okay. So... Loot. Don't leave yet. Let me get this where it needs to go. Okay, so... The Twine... Ruby, that was going to Macy, right? Based on your rolls?
Yeah.
Okay. So Twine goes to Macy. Esther thing goes to Mr. Cat. The pants I had going to Leon.
It's all over.
I'm getting the upgrade next
Until
week,
next
right?
time.
Since I've been getting nothing this week.
Sure. You'll get, yeah. We'll make sure you get something next week. And then Jin, toss me a random.
Go ahead and take it, Ash.
Oh, okay. Works for me. Works for me. Okay. Alright. Okay, awesome. Well, hey, nice job. We managed to run that right to the fucking wire, but yeah, I'll make sure you get an upgrade next week, Ruby. I'll fix the list so you're not completely screwed there. But yeah, no, nice job, honestly. We got through our 5-6 re-clear and finished off clearing, finished off clearing 7. So, great job. I have some toolboxes and some other stuff out there for 8, so we will deal with that tomorrow. But, keep getting your gear, keep upgrading your stuff, doing your thing, but nice job. I will also mention as well, I mentioned it to Ruby, I'll mention it to you as well, Leon. Next week, one of you two can have the weapon, however you guys want to do that in terms of spending stuff. But whoever gets it, I'll obviously get the upgrade too. So you guys can figure that out. You have a week to piece that together, but just wanted to mention it. But alright, so that took care of that. Cover this up. We got that. Leg there. Accessory upgrade. Left side, went to Macy, and weapon went to Cat. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, depending on how you guys want to do it, either way will work. But let's see, you got legs. Yeah. So next week, obviously I track everything in the thing, so you're able to see it. But the way I have it set up is so I'll send that to you there. Yeah, so next week the biggest person gaining a whole bunch of stuff will be Cat. As he'll get his headpiece next week from 6. He's the only DPS who hasn't gotten an he's one of 2 DPS that haven't gotten an accessory upgrade, but he's the only one with an accessory to upgrade. So he'll get those 2 things. Leon, you'll get your feet next week. Or next 6 clear. The gloves, they'll either go to Macy or Leon, one of the 2 of you. They're not BIS for either of you, but if one of you wants to use it just to gain eye level, you guys can piece that together.
Up to Leon. It would help me until I can buy them, but if Leon also needs them, I don't mind either giving them to him or rolling. It's completely up to him.
Yeah. And then the chest will go to Jin, Cat will get the pants. Like I said, the weapon upgrade will be tied to... Yeah, it's not a BIS piece for you, it's just... The gloves have now made their way through the entirety of people who need BIS gloves. So... it basically rolls to free loot, but I like to offer that up. Yeah, I basically like to offer it up to people who have tome pieces that maybe don't... Like, they have a tome piece they know they're going to need to buy, but it might be at the back of their buy order. if they want to take them and use them just to, you know, give yourself a little more HP, potentially give yourself a little more damage. Not something you'd have to take, but just something I like to offer, as opposed to having it go to just like an ult right out of the gate.
Good job, Dante and Macy, on your 98 and 99, respectively.
Here's hoping it actually locks.
That's what happens when you get all the gear.
Not all.
I mean, not for Dante. Dante's just good.
Yeah, true.
Dante just got that crit variance on his side.
Dante just good.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
I will.
I crit like crazy on double down.
This you guys there. But yeah, I just like to offer it so that we can get use out of them.
Yeah, just give him to Leon, then he'll get a bigger.
Cool.
I think. Eye level gain over it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So yeah, you'll get the gloves and the feet then next week.
And then if no one objects, I'll just take them the next week.
Yeah.
Because like I said, they are the last thing in my buy order. So I have like 4 or 5 weeks until I actually get gloves.
Right. That's why I wanted to mention it. Is, you know, that they're not huge gains, but eye level gains are eye level gains. So I like to make sure that if we can get eye level gains into the hands of people who, you know, can utilize them, that it's a good thing to do that. So yeah, but no, nice job tonight. I guess I got a lot of good stuff done. So,
Yeah,
and now we get to go spend 2 days in next fight. So now we
Have you
get to
already
go fight
studied
a
it
new
up?
thing.
Ash.
I've looked at it, but haven't been in there.
Gotcha.
I know the first phase more or less, but I haven't actually jumped into it. We spent a long time in PF on Sunday getting that clear.
Oh gosh.
We did.
We basically, I'm trying to think when it started.
We were in
We
there for
started
6
at
hours
like,
at least.
yeah, I think we started at like 1 or 2 o'clock. I think it was. We started at 1 or 2 o'clock. Jin stayed, I think, until about 4. Leon joined us, I think, about an hour or so in, 2 hours in, something like that. But we ran until basically about 9. So we probably spent about 7 hours in PF trying to get
I
that
would
done.
not be able to do
Luckily, we got we had a group of like, Ruby had a friend who came that filled Jin's spot when he left, and then we had 3 people who joined who were like, shit, yeah, we'll run with a clear, and you know, they basically were really chill, and they were just like, we'll run, and they were happy to pass all the loot for 10 mil a piece. So Macy paid some, Ruby paid some, and I paid the rest, just so we could get all the stuff there. So, but I think it helped a lot because, I mean, even just looking at our clear we just had, you know, we had a handful of damage downs, we had a handful of deaths, but we still managed to push through it because, you know, we had basically an almost Bist weapon. You know, Ruby ended up with his pants. We were able to get Leon an upgrade that he was able to use. So, obviously Macy had her chest. So just getting those extra few pieces, I think, definitely helped.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It definitely helped getting everything, you know, in better shape.
I mean, if this was just scrap the gear, you have to be basically perfect, right?
It's rough. Yeah. Like that run with the group we had in there, and we were doing pretty dang good, but we pretty much had to be perfect. Like we were basically resetting in phase 1 if we had any damage downs.
Yeah. So you can't
because
even get one
you
damage down.
had to. You could get a couple, but you had to be virtually perfect.
Or at least not during the
off.
2s.
Right, like you couldn't fuck up during the 2s.
Yeah, we had one run. What was the enrage? Like 3 or 4%. And I think the only thing that went wrong was my dumbass got 2 damage downs, and both of which were during 2s.
Sometimes it
Yeah,
do be
I
like
think.
that.
Well, like I said, the 2 is it's a rough damage down because if you get hit before the 2, it basically just sits there the entire freaking time.
Right.
And so it just kind of beats you up really hard. Yeah, that run we had no deaths and all the DPS ended up getting a damage down on it, but luckily none of them lined up during the 2s. They always fell off right before the 2s started.
Oh, on our clear?
So, yeah.
I didn't even realize
So
I
we
got
had no
damage.
deaths. No, you didn't have a damage down. I said
Oh.
3 of the DPS.
I misheard you. I thought you said all the DPS.
No, 3 of the DPS had a damage
My
down.
bad. I misheard.
But yeah, so the fight is just kind of it's not terrible, but it definitely has its points where it punishes you if you make a mistake. So getting the extra gear was really the important piece to making sure we had the cushion.
I mean, well,
Because
seeing
this'll-
Enrage is deceptive because you gotta be perfect anyway.
Well, like I said, this one was interesting because this clear, Jin died, but I forgot Cat died at the start of the fight too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we had 2 deaths. We had 2 deaths and I think only a handful of damage downs. We had 2 deaths. Jin had a couple damage downs and Leon got one right at the end. But, I mean, that kind of shows you, like, if we weren't able to have as much gear as we had, we don't push that percent, right?
Nah.
Like, now obviously if there was no death, we easily push that, but because Cap's death was right before the 2-minute window, so it was and Jin's was I think right after a 2-minute window, so yeah, overall I think it was a worthwhile venture to make sure we get
Ash, next week I'm gonna pass the glaze, so I can go to support for the
okay.
the accessory.
I mean, it's not yours to pass anyway, but cool.
Isn't it our 4th clear?
It's your 4th clear. It's not the team's 4th clear.
I'm a fucking idiot. Ignore me.
Yeah. That glazes Cats. I appreciate you giving Cats gear away, but you don't get to do that.
No, I was thinking it was our 4th clear. I just can't count. We've established that.
No, you're fine. Yeah, no, that it goes through the DPS there, and I'm gonna be.
That's entirely my fault. I thought we cleared it 4 times already.
No, you're fine. I'm gonna be passing my glaze anyway, but just because I'll use books to buy the glazes I need because I know we have a lot of people who need more glazes, so I'd rather get that in the hands of them. Like I know, for instance, like the tanks both need 3, as a really good example. Like.
Okay, well, when it comes to my glaze, the following week, I'm gonna pass